What's up, Yins? We are at IMPA Spring Break 2024, and we're getting our look-see at the Acura Integra Type R. Oh yeah, of course, right? Gotta love it. Haven't been to one of these in a minute, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll get you guys some stats, some impressions after I drive. I mean, first impressions of a Integra Type R are going to be incredibly smooth transmission. The shifting is awesome. It's super flat. Awesome handling. All right, Jins, out here driving cars for IMPA Spring Break 2024. Behind me, the Acura Integra Type S. Let's take a closer look. What's the first thing you're going to notice about something like this? Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. All of this is aggressive stuff. Look at the back. Look at how that wheel well sticks out. All this cool stuff. And while we're doing this, look at all these other cars pulling in here. Lexus IS500. But here we are, checking out this wonderful example of Acura technology and engineering. Functional hood scoop for the 300 plus horsepower, 2-liter underneath the hood, 6-speed manual transmission, pearl white with the gold wheels and the black caliper and the red calipers, LED turn signals, tri-exhaust. Yes. Yes. Carbon fiber hood or spoiler on the back. But man, oh man, that's a good looking car. So yeah, the Integra is probably not a family vehicle, although it does have a bench back there for 2 people. So it's a 4-seater. There's a cup holder in the middle, kind of messing up, and there's no seatbelt for that. But unbelievable drive, feels great. On to the next one. What do you guys think about maybe taking a baby Benz out for a ride? Let's go. So yeah, baby Benz, but all of the Mercedes awesomeness that you would suspect. Look at this. Look at these vents. Gloss everywhere, sweet materials. The doors built really nicely. Leather down here. Compartments, volume control, cup holders, your charging capabilities. Then you have all of your HVAC controls right there that work up on the screen. And look at this steering wheel. I mean, look at the steering wheel. Look at this. AMG Dynamics. Let's go. Comfort mode? No, we don't want comfort mode. We want Sport Plus is what we want. That's what we want. Let's go for a ride. So we're taking off in the little baby Benz. It's an AMG though. And that means you get all of these performance and sport options with it. You get brakes, performance tires, performance wheels, performance suspension, performance, right? That's what you expect when you get an AMG. But this is just a little baby AMG. It's just a little commuter vehicle, but we're going to see just how much boost it's got when we get on some of these twisty roads. And then I'm going to give you a full overlook of the exterior. I love these little Mercedes, and I love little cars in general. They're fun. Little cars are fun because you can throw them around turns and you can go at speeds you normally couldn't do in bigger cars because they're just bigger. But this thing is awesome already. I'm only in it for like 30 seconds. But when you're driving around these little tight turns and up these mountain hills, The turbo whistle is beautiful, and it grips every little turn. The throttle response is wonderful. Keep in mind I'm in Sport Plus right now, but the throttle response is right on par. It's fantastic. And man, what a lot of fun. What a lot of fun. All right, Chins, Mercedes GLA 35 AMG. This is a little turbo 5-door AMG. It's pretty sweet. Look at the wheels. Love the headlights. Love the turn signals. Love the white pearl paint. It's like a theme right now. Red brake calipers. Dual exhaust out back. Great shifting. Great sound. Turbo boost. The whistle. The exhaust perps and coughs and does all kinds of stuff. Inside, again, beautiful leather seats. Beautiful interior design. Very clean. Big screen across. Back seats. Pretty small. This is behind me, so it's kind of small, but it's a GLA. And then in the back, you have your decent storage space. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's actually a good amount, especially if you put the seats down. Let's go get something else. All right, Jen, standing outside the TRD Pro iForce Max Tundra, and man, is it full of stuff. Lots of stuff. I love the lighting, as usual, but then look at these little marker lights up front. You also get them on the side, on the fenders. TRD Pro beadlock rims, gorgeous orange paint job. Some more TRD badging up on top here. The interior, obviously, TRD Pro throughout with the camouflage seats. TRD Pro on the steering wheel. Can't go wrong with all of that. Giant sunroof. The back window goes down, like I said. Lighting in the bed. Lighting on the back. Sequential turn signals. What do you guys think about the TRD Pro on the tailgate instead of being Toyota or Tundra? They moved it up there and have the TRD Pro there. All right, Jens, we finally got it. Lucid Air. And I don't even know what to tell you just yet. Let me get out on the road and you just stab the throttle and it just goes. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, inside the Lucid Air, and it's very minimalistic. This is all touch. You have your wiper and turn signal. You have some toggle switches here. You have some touch down here as well. Lucid with the flat bottom. And you have your Navi screen, which is actually smaller than I would have thought. Your vents for your HVAC. You have your temperature controls here. And then here's all the car controls. Your steering wheel adjustment and your mirror adjustment are all here. Everything else kind of has a dedicated button. Your gear selector's up there. Then you have your car settings, your fan settings, your control settings, your parking, the glove box. You literally just hit a button and the glove box opens up. The key fob is another thing that's really remarkable. It's just a small little fob. Fits in your hand. Very inconspicuous. No one would even know that it's the key fob for one of the fastest cars on the market right now, the Lucid. This model Lucid has around a 415-mile range, which is pretty spectacular. But I do love all of these materials. This is like a jeans material. This is a wood grain. We have the leather trim up here. You have the Lucid logo over there. Lucid logo on the steering wheel. Enormous back seat. I mean, look at that. Enormous back seat. Let's get outside and look at the outside. All right, Jens, so here we are outside the Lucid Air Touring. And what's the first thing you notice about something like this? To me, it's the closed wheel design, the low overhangs, how everything's very block shaped for aerodynamics. You have a lot of little air pockets up on the hood to cut that air through, right over the top. The door handles on the side are very minimalistic. Button designs, the wheels, like I said, closed design to keep that airflow running along the side of the body. Lucid on the side, on the lights around back. Just very, very clean, gorgeous design. I love the fastback design. It comes right down the roof. A little bit of design there as well. I'm going to check out the trunk. So there's the trunk. See how it's cut into the side of the vehicle. And it's crazy big inside. And it's different. You don't have a lip like you would in a normal car. It's actually just straight through. So to open the front trunk, you hit this button and it opens the front trunk. And there it is. The frunk. I mean, I don't know what you're going to put in there. So you have like a flat storage area for stuff, and then this flips up and you can get more stuff in there, I guess, but it's kind of useless. I guess for some small luggage, it would be ideal. And it has a soft close frunk. So that's the Lucid Air. All right, Chins, this is one of the ones I've wanted to look at since I got here. I like the new badge. It's Kia EV9. I don't know which size this one is, but we'll find out shortly. Let's go for a ride. All right, so before we go out, it is a 6-seater. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 up front. It's a 6-seater, giant SUV, all electric. Let's take it for a spin. Couple quick notes on the EV9 on the interior. It's pretty beautiful. You just tap the button. Everything turns on. You see our range. This is the first time I've been in one of these, so I'm kind of just feeling my way around. But I do like all of the storage and the lack of drive shaft, and the materials are really well done. The screens, I like the steering wheel. I like the flat bottom and flat top. Interesting grille materials. Touch. It's touch with some haptic feedback. and it moves pretty quickly. I love the screen. Let's get on the road and talk. All right, so I will say that driving the EV9 SUV definitely does not feel like an SUV. It definitely has it's a larger SUV, but it doesn't drive like it. It definitely has a light feel to it. The acceleration is really nice. It's overall pretty cool. All right, guys, standing outside the Kia EV9, giant SUV, full-size SUV. Love these door handles. See how the one's locked and it's pushed in farther? And then you have an unlocked door handle that sticks out. LED lights all around. Electric style wheels, which I hate. Not my biggest favorite feature on this. These LED headlights and turn signals up front are very unique, and it looks like a bug. Doesn't it look like a bug? Definitely unique looking. It would stand out on the road if it didn't look like that, just because of how big it is. Definitely a full-size SUV. But I do like the shape. I like the hard lines on the body. And then it comes back here and does the same thing. And I love the accent in the back. On the back, you don't have any bumper again. It has like a Telluride-ish rear end with the large overhanging back spoiler. And then you have your taillights that are really unique, sharp tow hitch on the bottom. Let's jump inside real quick. Let's take a look at the trunk on the EV9. Trunk size is pretty good. There's your button to change your different heights. Charging over here. Power buttons for the third row. Charging cable for charging. Storage underneath. But not a bad looking and decent sized interior for sure. For a quick take though on the Kia EV9, I do give it a thumbs up. I think it definitely has all the features that people want in something this size. And for 306-mile range, 6-seat capacity, not too bad. Thumbs up on the EV9. Let's jump in the IS500 and I'll tell you why it's special. All right, Jins, we're in the 500, the IS500 from Lexus. And what makes it so special is that it's a V8. So it's got a 5-liter V8 engine making 472 horsepower and a little IS body. Cannot complain about that. All right, James, the reason this is so special is because it's the 500. Look at those exhaust pipes. IS500. Quad exhaust coming out the back. And what a beautiful gray color with the black wheels. The F Sport badging. The red interior. Red interior. But that's what makes this so special. Not only is it an IS F Sport, but it's a 500. And that means there's a 5-liter V8 making 472 inside. It's really nice. Inside you have all the regular Lexus IS bells and whistles. Red seats, red doors, all your switch work, normal Lexus switch work. Drive controls down here. Old school Lexus interface. Look at that. Look at that old school Lexus interface. The old school analog clock. Leather seats, red all the way in the back, but it's the V8 that really sets it apart and makes it a special Lexus. And I'll have to tell you, I can't reach the pedals. I moved the seat all the way back, so you can be pretty tall. All right, guys, so the Lexus IS500 with the V8, 472 horsepower, red interior, beautiful gray exterior. Definitely one of my favorites because of the V8 and the small sedan. Gotta love all that. Let's take out the Ford Bronco Raptor for a ride. So we're in the Raptor, the Bronco Raptor, and it's got some cool features to it. Raptor modes, goat modes, stuff in the middle here, Raptor up on the middle. Basic interior as you would expect from Ford. Nothing too out of the way, just a little oh crap bar over there. Your light controls down below. We'll go over the exterior styling when we get to our spot. One thing notable about the Raptor, the Bronco Raptor, I keep calling it the Raptor Bronco, is that it's just very bouncy and kind of like loose, but not loose. I don't know how to explain it necessarily, but it's just not like super refined because it's an off-road vehicle, right? All right, guys, outside of the Raptor. Lots of performance upgrades on this one, as you can tell. All front skid plates, set of Raptor rigid fog lights. You have all the different plates on the bottom, the suspension. Beadlock wheels, front the skid plates on the sides. All these fender flares are extra. LED taillights out back. I love the 3 dots up top. It's pretty sharp. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal making a Raptor version of an already popular vehicle. But yeah, I dig it. Nothing like finishing the day on a Mustang convertible. I mean, when you come to these car events, this is the kind of stuff. And listen to that. Listen to that. Yeah. All right, Chin's inside the Mustang convertible. It's got a really nice display. It's hard to see though with the sun glare. Basic interior. Mustang on the front. Clean doors. Almost non-existent back seat, but it's there. Let's get out and look at the outside. All right, Jen, standing outside the Mustang GT 5.0 convertible in a gorgeous light red color, light blue color, excuse me. Hood scoop. New design front end for this year. Has really nice LED running lights with the headlights inside and then a turn signal up above. Marker lights on the sides, 5.0. That front end looks really sharp, very aggressive and athletic. The stance overall is picture perfect. And you can tell by looking down the side of it. Look how that sits. Really sporty, really clean. Love it overall. I like the overall look, and I love that it's convertible. Back here, taillights look the same from this angle as previous generations. Then when you come in, look at that. That is sweet. And you can hear that exhaust rumbling. It sounds great. So one neat feature I saw here, you have it in gear in park. You pull this up and it turns your parking brake on. When you want to leave and you put it in gear, push the parking brake down, it releases it. All you have to do is press it down. All right, Jens, I have to say, the X2 M is pretty freaking good. It looks nice. Look at those wheels. Look at that red, that hard red paint, that cherry red. It's like almost maroon with the calipers to match. Beautiful wheels design. All the way back to the sport back rear end. I love the new taillights. The different designs in there. Look how look at the crystallized look it is. It's like a 3D crystal in there. It's flashing. Got the quad exhaust pipes at the bottom. Giant BMW logo. Let me find the button. Let me open it up. Because it's got a really clean interior. Trunk opens up and we have this huge compartment in here. I mean, large. Can fit all kinds of stuff. You even have a little tray right there. But you have all this storage. In the sport back. Nice, decent sized back seats. I love these door handles too. And then look at the interior on this thing. Just look at that. Fit and finish, Harman Kardon sound system. Your flashers are down here. You have your drive control down here. Storage underneath. Cell phone charging in there with a little thing that holds your phone in place. So your phone's not flopping all over the place. One big vent right there. Two vents on this side, suede. Yeah. Pretty nice. Guys, that's probably it for IMPA. Thanks for watching. As always, subscribe to the channel. I was really privileged and happy and grateful to come out here and get to review some of these cars that I haven't seen before. Bring some of this stuff to you guys. Like and subscribe to the channel. Cardadbill, real cars, real people, real life.